Lay it down. Hello, welcome. Welcome in, you guys. If y'all could please tap the screen for me so that we can get the likes up and get the views up. I'm going to do a quick meditation for us, and then we're going to get into some readings for the week. And then we'll do paid readings. Welcome, welcome. Grand Rising. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Y'all tap the screen for me. Share the live. I know a few people gonna need this meditation this morning. Let me get some candles going. Hello, Kiki. How are you? Welcome in, you guys. Grand Rising. Please tap the screen for me. Let's get the likes up. If y'all can get me to 1,000 likes, I'll do some free yes or no readings for y'all. But we gotta get to 1,000 likes. All right, we got the incense. Let's put it this way. And let me light my candle. Welcome in. Tap the screen for me. Tap the screen. Welcome, Grand Rising. How y'all doing? Ooh, my scalp expression just then. All right, y'all. Tap the screen for me, please. Let's get the likes up. Once we get the likes up and we get the views up, we can get into some reading and meditation. We got a pretty good amount of viewers now. If we could get the likes up, I'll go ahead and start our meditation. Do a quick, about 7 to 10 minutes. This meditation should take us. And then I'm going to do some yes or no readings, so make sure you stick around for that. Welcome. Hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys tap the screen, say hello in the comments so we can keep the live boosted. I'm going to go ahead and get started on this meditation. I know that a lot of you are getting ready for work, you're getting ready for school, and you want to make sure that you have a good day. Happy birthday! You want to make sure that you have a good day. You want to make sure that you're productive today, that you can maintain your positive energy. I know some of you may be stressed out. You may have a lot of things going on internally. And so this meditation is really all about allowing yourself to relax and release some of that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, welcome. Make sure y'all keep tapping the screen for me so we can keep the views up, keep the live boosted. I would greatly appreciate that. Make sure you stick around once we finish up this meditation. I am going to do some free readings before we get into paid readings because I'm going to be here for a while, okay? All right. And once I'm done doing free readings, that's it. So you better stick around to catch it because I don't come back and do it the rest of the live. Once I get into paid reading, it's paid. And I'm really good at what I do, you guys. You can find me everywhere at 11 Moons 11. Check my credentials and my work. Great reviews everywhere. I do all different forms of divination. I do mediumship. I do astrology. And so You gonna want to stick around for these reads, I'm telling you. Now, find you a comfortable place to sit. Take a deep breath in through your nose to the count of 4. Hold that breath to the count of 2. And breathe out to the count of 4. As you breathe in, just continue to relax your body. Let your shoulders drop and be heavy, okay? Let your head be heavy. Relax your jaw if you're clenching it. Let your legs be heavy. And just listen to the music in the background. This is a frequency that will bring prosperity, positivity, and abundance your way. So that's why we're playing this today. Bring your focus into your body from the bottom of your toes all the way up to the top of your head. And we're at 513 likes. Make sure y'all keep tapping the screen. Once we get to 1,000, I'm going to go ahead and start doing free readings for y'all. Feel the ever so subtle movement of energy on the surface levels of your body. And continue breathing in deeply, in through your nose to the count of 4, and out through your mouth to the count of 4. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Visualize yourself breathing in all the positive energy that you will carry throughout this day. When you breathe out, imagine any stress, anxiety, or worries that you might be feeling flow right on out of your body. And just continue breathing. Release all the negative thoughts that come from any toxic environments you may have to enter today. If your mind begins to wander, do not resist it. Just observe it. Don't give it any thought. Don't give it any extra emotion. Just focus on your breath. Feel how calm this moment is right now. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to stress about. Continue taking full, deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. You are priming yourself to become strong and adaptable. With every breath, you become more and more relaxed. Now repeat after me. Today, every day, I wake up strong. Strong so that I can overcome any obstacles and adapt to any situation I am in. Every day, I feel relaxed within myself and within my environment. am in control of my thoughts and emotions. I never allow toxic external influences to stir my inner peace or my values. My job is nothing more and nothing less than a job. I am strong enough to leave it or adapt to it. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for this moment. I no longer allow negative situations to roll into other parts of my life. Instead, I adapt to them. I am rational about how I handle situations. Life does not happen to me. It happens for me. I do not allow toxic energy or environments to penetrate my energy and cause stress or anxiety. I am capable of adapting to any and all situations. Today, I am immune to toxicity. I am heavily protected, divinely directed, and highly favored. I want you to thank yourself for allowing yourself this experience and carry this state until it's time to come here and do your next meditation. Carry this energy with you for the remainder of the day. Conquer the day with love, acceptance, alignment, and allowance. Ashe. All right, my lovelies. Thank you so much for sticking around through the meditation. I hope it was helpful for you guys. Let me know how you enjoyed it in the comments. Please continue tapping the screen so we can get the likes up and keep the viewers up. You guys may start dropping your questions in the comments. Before you drop your questions, let me tell y'all something, okay? I'm very good at what I do. My prices are high, okay? I charge very low pricing on live, and I do these for yes or no's out of the kindness of my heart. If you want me to give you energy, you gotta give me some energy. So I need you to say hello. I need you to ask how I'm doing. I need you to be interactive in the live, okay? Don't just be coming in here dropping question after question after question and not being interactive, because I'm not gonna answer you, okay? Hello, welcome. All right, I'm gonna answer Kita. She's been in here for a while. I've been seeing her. She said, well, G asked me to be his girlfriend this month. My day is going good so far. So listen, baby, I don't think G's gonna ask you to be his girlfriend this month, but that don't mean that he's not gonna ask you. I know you can see these rods, okay? When my rods cross right like this, that's a yes. When they're going left to right like how they were, that's a no. So you saw it do a yes and a no for your question. What that's telling me is two things. He wants to be with you. He's just not ready to do it right now. So no, it's not going to happen in your timing, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen at all, okay? Susanna, thank you guys. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you guys are back here every morning. I'm challenging myself to go live on TikTok every day from 8 to 11. I might stay on a little bit longer, but 8 to 11 a.m. and then 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. My comments are delayed. I'm sorry, y'all. Love that. Alicia says, will I get a job soon? Yes, Alicia. You will be getting a job soon. Susanna, good morning. Thank you for moderating for me, precious. Audrey, does Malcolm still want to be a family with me? Make sure y'all keep tapping the screen for me. Does Malcolm still want to be a family with me? Yes. Vanessa, show me neutral spirit. Thank you. Vanessa, going for a place today. Will I officially get it today? No, you're not gonna officially get it today. Don't mean you're not gonna get a place though. Just not gonna happen today. Araceli, will Jose reach out soon? No, Jose is not gonna reach out. I'm not even seeing it in the near future at all. Leslie, if I miss your question, just drop it back in the comments, y'all. Leslie, will Joaquin commit this month? Yes. Deja, is Derek thinking about me? No. Francina, oh shit. Will Francina ex-husband Kwame come back to New York City to be with her? Yes. Susanna, will I end up with Charles soon? Will I end up with Charles soon? Yes. Is Nick stalking me? Does he regret everything? No, Nick is not stalking you. Does he regret everything? No. Will I get my place before? Will I get my place before my end of pregnancy due date, June 4th? Yes. Jasmine, will I have my shot by the end of the year? Excuse me. Yes, Jasmine, but Spirit is giving me a little bit of an extra message for you, and you can tell me if if you have more questions, we can do a little bit of a deeper reading on it when I start doing paid readings if you want. But the message that I'm picking up for you is, yes, you can have your shot by the end of this year, but there's something that you've been doing to where you haven't been consistent, or like you haven't been like persistent in doing certain things and organizing certain things and creating certain structure, and it's setting you behind. It's like, it's just like deadlines keep getting pushed out, and you're like on a prayer and a wish that everything is just gonna work itself out. But you need to be a little bit more consistent about your method and your strategy about doing this. And I also feel like when it comes to budgeting, you need to create a little bit stronger of a financial plan when it comes to this business. Kiki, will Eddie come back to me one day? Will Eddie come back to me one day for Kiki? Will Eddie come back to me one day for Kiki? No. Leah, I read that question. PD, has Ricky stalked my spirituality page this month? He's looked at it, but I wouldn't say that he's stalking it. Kamba, will me and Dewan reconcile this month? Y'all tap the screen for me. Tap the screen for me. Tap the screen for me. Will me and Dewan reconcile this month? Yes. Yes, you and Dewan will reconcile this month. Jocelyn, am I currently pregnant? Y'all, if you want me to answer fertility questions, send $6 to my Cash App, 11 Moons 11. Venmo 11 Moons 11, PayPal.me/11Moons11. I'm sorry, I should have said that at first, but I don't answer free fertility questions. Ashley, will me and Sylvia get back together this year? Will me and Sylvia get back together this year? Yes. Vanessa, does Damien still want me? Yes and no. How much for a question? 1111 for one question. I will give you more than yes or no. I'll give you in-depth. And if you want priority on your question, you also can send a payment. I'm about to do maybe like 7 or 8 more of these, and then I'll probably get into paid readings, y'all. So if you want priority, tap the screen, send a gift, send a donation. Does Antoine have feelings for someone else? No, not at this time. Bernadette, will I be sick? 11 Moons 11 is my cash app, babe. Just like my TikTok name. Will I be successful in my new real estate career? Y'all, everything, if somebody can do me one favor, hold on one second. Pause on dropping your questions. I'm still gonna answer whatever's left in the comments, okay? But just pause, hold your questions. Let me just say this. I need a volunteer, okay? I need one volunteer. And if you want to be a volunteer, don't put it in the comments. Just do what I'm about to ask you to do. If you want to be the volunteer, I'm going to do a free reading for you. Not just yes or no. It's going to be in-depth. I'm going to pull some cards for you. We're going to talk about some things, okay? What I need you to do is I need you to put in the question box $6. $6, yes or no. You can put Y/N to save space. 1111 for one question. And 3333 for in-depth reading, okay? If someone can put that in my question box, I will do a free in-depth reading for you. And then after I get through these questions that are now in the comments, I'm gonna move into paid readings. If you want priority, you can already go ahead and start sending your payments so that you can get on the list. I'm gonna say this multiple times throughout the live, but all of my payment info is 11 Moons 11. Just like my TikTok name, Cash App 11 Moons 11, Venmo 11 Moons 11, PayPal.me/11 Moons 11. If you don't have Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, you can click the link in my bio to pay by Square, and it will let you pay directly with a card, okay? If you don't want a live reading, but you want personal guidance from me, you are more than welcome to click the link in my bio and go on my website to book a private reading, okay? Now, let me get back into these questions. I'm not going to scroll down in the comments yet because I don't want to lose these. Here it says, will I expect luck? Will I expect any luck in love this year? Yes. Bernadette, will I be successful in my new real estate career? You guys tap the screen for me. Yes, Bernadette, you will be successful in your real estate career. Lisa, should I leave? Hold on. Bernadette, yes, you'll be successful in your new real estate career, but you really need to figure out niching when it comes to your real estate career, because there are certain aspects of the business that are not very profitable at this current time. And if you're not strategic about what area of the market you want to enter into, it can create a situation to where you are investing more than you're profiting, which is not necessarily meaning that you're not going to be successful. It's just like you're not going to see the profit as quickly as you may need to. I hope that makes sense. That just came to me as well. Okay, go ahead and show me neutral spirit so we can move on to Lisa. Should I leave Brandon? Is he here to teach me a lesson? Yes. Yes. Cash App 11 Moons 11, just like my TikTok name. You're welcome, honey. Okay, I see a couple people put in the question box. I'm gonna choose Two of you guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me just go back up in these comments. Is Keon over journey? Is Keon over journey? Yes. Is Saki the one for journey? Yes. Ray, will Isaiah end up moving back to town? Yes. Leslie, is Yakeem soulmate or twin flame? He might be a soulmate, but not your twin flame. Can you give me more in-depth on my relationship? Yes, pretty Audrey, if you, did she? Yeah, she put it in the question box. Is Keon over journey? I answered that. Is someone still trying to contact me? Like a spirit? Do you mean a spirit? Is there a spirit still trying to contact you? Because if you're asking about a spirit, the answer is yes. If you're asking about a person, the answer is no. All right, so Love Pink put it in first, so I'm gonna do her reading first. Amajula also put it in there. Journey put it in there, and Pretty Audrey. So I'm gonna do the first two, which is She Love Pink and Amajula. And then everybody else who wants a reading, please go ahead and send your payments. Again, my Cash App is 11moons11. My Venmo is 11moons11. PayPal.me/11moons11, okay? The quicker you guys send your payment, y'all like to wait until you see everybody else get their reading. The quicker you guys get your payment and the quicker that I get a list going, the quicker I can just flow and get through your readings. So please don't hesitate, okay? Let me see. What was your name, baby? She Love Pink 10. I'm going to answer your reading first. So if you have a question or a specific concern that you would like me to address within your reading, please put it in the comments. Everybody else, unless you're saying hello, please hold your comments. The payment information is pinned at the bottom of the screen. $6 yes or no, 11.11 for one question. Hold on, she got a typo in there. Let me pin another one. 11.11 for one question, and 33.33 if you want an in-depth reading. Leslie, her name's Leslie. All right, Leslie. All right. Go ahead and put your date of birth in the comments for me, Leslie. And then if you have any questions or concerns, you can put those in the comments. If not, I can definitely just pull out some general messages for you. You know, I don't think that you're meant to be without Yakin in the future. I feel like Yakin is here to teach you a lesson, and you're deceiving yourself about a lot of aspects of this relationship. I feel like, happy birthday, baby. I feel like there's a lot of mental unrest that comes along with this situation. And because of that, like, you never know, like, if you can fully be comfortable and relaxed within the relationship. It does provoke a lot of, like, good feelings when it's good, but at the same time, I honestly feel like you're giving this situation more than what you're getting out of the situation. You deserve more. You need somebody that's going to hold it down consistently, and that's going to do what they say that they're going to do consistently. I don't feel like he's doing that, and if he is doing that, I just feel like it's not enough. Whatever he's doing is not enough. Like, you're not fulfilled with it. Thank you, Jasmine. Definitely going to do your reading right after I do the next free person, which it won't be very long. I'll keep these short and sweet. But that's what I'm seeing pretty much for you and Yakin. You know, I think that you two have a good connection. When it's good, it's great. But I feel like this situation is put here more to test and provoke you than heal you, and put you into a position where it's like you feel like you're being loved and nurtured. So you may see a future with him, but I want to encourage you not to lean into the potential of the relationship, and to really see it for what it is. Because, I mean, I'm not one of those readers who shows y'all every single cards. I don't know if y'all like to see that. I just be pulling and going and talking. But, you know, when you have energy like the Seven of Swords come through with the Four of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups and then the Page of Swords, this is energy that's like, he don't know what he really want. You feel unsettled in the situation, and when it's good, it's great, but when it's bad, it's like you're all over the place and you're emotionally drained, and that's not good. Not only that, but you're constantly trying to maintain your balance, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're not getting your just due, and you need an emperor. You need somebody that's gonna say, hey, this is what I said I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand on my word and do that shit. And you're not getting that. It's giving very much unfulfilled. That's why this cup is being offered to you, because the cups that you have now, it's not balancing out. You know what I'm saying? Then when you have energy coming out like 2 is a number of duality, balance, initiation. Okay? When the 2 is not merging together, then when you get to 3, which is supposed to show growth in the form of your tree, you get knocked right back. So instead of you being able to enjoy the 2, 3, 4 energy, which is a progression, you going from 2 to 5. You going from initiation to test, to struggle, to judgment, to drainage, mentally and emotionally. Like I said, you really just need to detach from this situation and go with your own flow. Like, trust in the compassion and the beauty of God that lives within you. If it's not being reflected back to you, you need to understand that what you tolerate, you encourage. So you need to go do something else, okay? Period. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but that's what I'm saying, baby. And I'm honest, so I'm gonna tell you. All right. I said I was going to do a reading for, who was it? Was it Amo Jule? Amo Jule? Did you have a question? Did you have a question, honey? Pretty Audrey, if you're still in here, after I do Jasmine's paid reading, I can do a little short reading for you as well. Ramina, what does the future look like for Sean and I? Can you please put your date of birth in the comments for me, my love? You're welcome. I feel like you and Sean have some external situations that are causing a strain on the relationship. If you guys are actually in a relationship right now, if you are in a relationship right now, I feel like neither one of you knows where you stand, but I kind of feel like it's more of a situationship than a relationship, because I'm not seeing any real commitment here. I think the two of you are going through like some toxic emotional cycles, and you find strength and solace in one another, and it's kind of different from what the two of you are used to, so you lean into it, you know. But at the same time, I just feel like because of the external influences, there's this restriction that is not allowing the connection and the relationship to progress the way that it should. And I almost feel like you're gonna have to emotionally detach from the situation, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But you already know that. So as far as what does the future hold, I feel like you guys are about to go through some tests. It's gonna be a little bit of upheaval, but you'll be able to make it through it as long as you can stay sweet on each other and communicate through it. Are you, I don't want to ask you if you're pregnant, because I don't know if this is like a child or if it's like a situation that's being birthed. But I kind of feel like you might have a pregnancy scare coming up, so you need to prepare for that. But I don't know, something about this situation is giving me a lack of clarity and commitment. And I don't know if it's him or you that has this stance, but it's not based on the relationship at hand. It's based on external influences and past relationships. And it's like you have to emotionally detach from those bags in order for the relationship to progress the way that it needs to progress. But there is a lot of love there. There's a lot of sweetness. The two of you really do like balance one another out. But there's a lot of like mental and emotional clearing that needs to be done before the relationship can meet its full potential. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing for that. All right. Miss Jasmine wants a full in-depth reading. Miss Jasmine, can you please put your date of birth in the comments for me? If y'all could please tap the screen for me so we can keep the likes up in here and keep the views up, I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to get it next in line, go ahead and send your payment. I'm starting with Jasmine. If you can put your date of birth, and then if you have any questions or concerns, you can definitely put them in there. I'll also give you any general guidance messages that come up for me. You're so welcome. Oh, y'all, I don't know why my nose is itching like this. It's crazy. Okay, I think I want to pull out my oracle deck. One of my oracles. Thank you for the follow, honey. Are you in here, Jasmine? I'm ready for you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Brit. Hey, girl. Jasmine, are you in here? Is she in here? I'm waiting on you, my love, so we can do your reading. If anyone else wants to get in line for a reading, it is $6 for yes or no, $11.11 for one question, $33.33 for an in-depth read. Okay. 11 Moons 11 is my cash app. 11 Moons 11 is my Venmo. PayPal.me/11 Moons 11. Miss Jasmine. June 25th, 98. Thank you, boo. Do you have a question or concern that you would like me to focus your reading around? You guys, please tap the screen for me. Share the live to your friends, to your family, to your TikTok peoples. Make them come on over here. No, baby, but you can definitely send a payment and I'll be glad to do a reading for you. Happy birthday. Y'all, I'm really good at what I do. The pricing that I charge on live is very cheap, okay? So just pay it. I promise you won't regret it. If you book on my website, you're going to pay a lot more because I'm very good at what I do and I give a lot. I'm giving you astrology. I'm giving you intuition. I'm giving you direct guidance from spirit. I'm giving you different forms of divination. Sometimes I do guided meditations in my readings if it calls for it. I'm giving you spell and ritual tips. I'm giving you tips for mindfulness to solve certain problems within the relationship or the situation that you may be going through. So y'all gonna have to pay me. I'm sorry. Thank you, Bray. I'll get to you right after Jazz. Jazz, I still don't see any questions in the comments, so I'm going to assume that you don't have any. No, I just saw your date of birth, so if you put something else, I'm not seeing it. But I'm about to go ahead and start your reading because I don't want to keep dead air for too long. General career love. Do you mean career and love, or are you calling me love? I have to ask because I call everybody love. So I'm just making sure. Okay. Welcome. Good morning to everyone that's just joining. Please make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you are here every morning from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. I will be here, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Y'all can catch me. My TikTok schedule for April. We're going to see how it goes. And then we'll change it accordingly. I have a moderator. Britt Bit is my moderator. If you guys have questions, you can ask her. I'm trying to recruit 2 more moderators because I'm trying to get these lives popping. So if you're interested and you think you're going to be able to be here every day, please send me a DM and let me know. My moderators do get incentives like discounts on my products and services and a little bit more access to me than other people because I don't be giving people free access to me. All right, Jazz. When it comes to love, baby, are you in a relationship, first of all? That's question number 1. Are you in a relationship? Because if you are, it's not looking like it's happy to me. To me, it's not looking happy. No, I'm not. Okay, so that's what it is. That's why it's not looking happy. Okay, makes sense. So let me pull out a couple more oracles and then I'm going to get into your messages. All right, baby. So when it comes to love, I feel like you really are like ready for love. I think you've been single for a while and you're just emotionally unfulfilled and you're ready for some pleasure. You're ready for some joy in the emotional arena. But at the same time, it's like, look, I'm not about to let you just come in my life and distract me for free. Like, I need you to be bringing something to the table. I'm building a certain level of success and this certain vision for myself, and I need you to be matching it and adding to that. And if you can't do that, I can't do you. You know what I'm saying? But the problem with that's a great thing, right? Like, of course, you should be on that, like, period. The problem though, you be leaning into shit that is not beneficial for you. It's like I told that other girl, what you tolerate, you encourage. So if when you first meet a person, I don't know if you like dating men or women, it's seeming like men, there's masculine energy coming out in here. But if you meet a person and they're already not matching that frequency, don't even give them any energy or waste any time. It's like some women are not going to date you if you offer to take her on the first date to Olive Garden, because she's just not an Olive Garden type of bitch. Okay, she needs you to be taking her to Ruth Chris every single time. Some women are not going to deal with you if you don't open their door for them, because They just want you to be chivalrous. So if you're not coming with that energy, they're not going to tolerate you. And I'm not saying this is you, Jasmine. I'm just saying you have certain standards that you have not been honoring, and then you get yourself into these situations where you're talking to somebody for an extended period of time and you get bored with them or frustrated with them because you feel like they're not putting up the energy that they need to be putting up, when in reality you have not been upholding your own damn standards. So you have to do a better job of upholding your own standards if you want to find a more permanent situation when it comes to love. And I feel like that's why you've been more successful in your career and in your growth, materially and status materially, than in love and romance. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So that's what I'm seeing for love. I'm not seeing any new love interests coming up. I think you need to rectify some things within your emotions and decide like what's truly important for you in relationships before you'll have anything real serious come up. Because I find that, or not I find, but I'm seeing in here that you're attracting people who don't know what they want because you don't fully know what you want. You just know that you don't want to be alone anymore and you want to be loved and you want somebody who's going to protect and provide. You know what I'm saying? Which that's a great foundation, but you need to go a little bit more in detail and be specific about what that looks like and feels like for you. Okay. When it comes to career, I don't know what it is that you're doing right now. Are you in school? Let me ask you that. Are you in school? Are you in school currently? Or are you trying to start a business and in the early stages? Because it seems like there's some type of development. Hey, Pocahontas. Y'all go follow her. I love all of her content. How you doing? This grand rising. I'm a business owner or esthetician. Okay. So I don't know if you're trying to open your own shop or if you're just freelancing and contracting and working for yourself. I'm doing pretty good. Hello, Smurf. But it seems to me that you're not giving yourself enough credit in your career. Like, you have a really good skill set. You have a good network of people around you, but you sell yourself short. And I don't know if that's because you want to make sure that you're accessible and affordable, but you have the ability and the experience to provide like luxury type of services. So you really need to change the way that you're marketing yourself and change the way that you like your brand image in order to take your career to the next level and give you a better foundation on the form of your tree when it comes to your career. I do feel like you may have been having like a low season or a slow season, or feeling like there's a hard mountain to climb with another audience or market that you're trying to reach. But keep going. Okay. Girl, you're gonna make me cry. I've been full-time doing lashes, brows, and took off with it so quick. Girl, go ahead and cry. Sometimes crying is good. You gotta release that energy. But I'm sorry, y'all, my belly button is itching. But I don't know. I just feel like you need to just bet on yourself a little bit harder. Trust in your knowledge. Trust in your network. You've done a lot of balancing and building, and you need to understand and respect the fact that the supreme crown of God lives within you, and there's nothing to it but to activate it and wear it. And so if you're willing to do that and just revolutionize the way that you are marketing yourself, it's only up. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm seeing as far as career. I think you need to have a little bit more discipline. But other than that, you know, I think career is looking good. I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit for you to wrap up your reading. But please Or no, I'm gonna pull a postcard from Spirit and a couple of oracles because I do want to see if Spirit has any other general messages for you. But if there's anything I missed, please let me know. Like if you have any other questions or anything. I've literally been working on a whole rebrand disclaimer because I didn't everything myself. Listen, if you're making enough money, which if your business is popping like that, you should be making enough money. Hire somebody else to do some other things for you. Go on Fiverr, hire somebody to do a $20 gig to put together an ad or do some social media work that you don't feel like doing. Go and hire somebody to redo your whole Instagram when you get ready and you have your vision ready. Hire people. You don't have to pay them every month, or every week to hire them. You can hire people to do a gig and just do one specific thing. And usually, there's different places you can go. And I only know this because I'm a fellow business owner. But I'm just telling you, like, there's different resources that you can use. Fiverr is one of them. There's another one, I think it's called Upsource or something like that. You can go on and find people who just need freelance work. They need gig work. And so you tell them, okay, this is what I need. You give them your vision. You give them some of your product branding or whatever. They come back and deliver, and boom, you pay them one time and you're done. And like I said, you could spend like $20 to $200 on that. I mean, if you're making upwards of $1,000 a week, which you should be doing lashes because people need their damn lashes done. If you're making upwards of $1,000 a week, or I would say even $500 a week, you can afford that. So outsource it. You don't have to do everything yourself, even though you're still small. That way, your discipline and your consistency can go to other things. Because if you're anything like me, I'm great at putting together my content. I'm great at delivering the work. I'm great at showing up and delivering my gift. But I don't like doing the behind the scenes stuff. I don't like doing the social media management because I don't like social media. I do it on my own now, but eventually I'm not going to. I don't like packaging products and shipping them out. I can't wait to be able to hire a fulfillment center. I don't like creating PDFs and digital things for people to look at for the things that I'm teaching. So typically I will outsource that. You know what I'm saying? So just outsource what you can. It's okay to do that, even outside of just having your assistant. And that's going to free up a lot of time. And you have a tendency to be hard on yourself. I meant to mention that earlier. You have a tendency to be very hard on yourself. So it's going to take some tasks off your to-do list so you're not constantly getting down on yourself about what you didn't do. Because you can't fucking do everything. You can't plant the seed, go water the seed, germinate the seed, fertilize the motherfucking seed, grow the seed, go get the shit out of the ground, cook it up, serve it up on a plate, wash the dishes after that. Like, yeah, you could, but you don't have to. None of us have to. We're not living in that type of world anymore. So use your resources, okay? It's privilege. We got privilege to use our resources, so do it. It's too much. All right, so your postcard from Spirit says, Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know the true closeness with others, and you will also be close to Spirit. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. Listen, that's a confirmation to everything that I just told you. In love, you need to be more comfortable being vulnerable and asking for what you need, demanding what you need, and not accepting anything less. That takes intimate growth, okay? Because you need to be able to be mentally and emotionally intimate enough with someone to say, this is what I want, and I'm not taking no L's on this, okay? When it comes to your career, you need to be willing to ask for help when you need it. You need to be willing to say, I don't have it all together. I don't have it all figured out. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I have the idea for it, but I don't know how I'm going to execute. And let somebody else come in and help you so that you can get more things done. Okay? That's just a confirmation of everything that I just said. Spirit is telling me that I'm done with you, but I feel like there's a couple more messages for you, so I'm gonna be stubborn right now and see if there's anything else that comes out. One thing that's just coming up for me without even pulling out any messages is I feel like you have a tendency to become a victim to internal instigation, meaning you go around and 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 about things in your head. And then you start telling yourself these stories that are not true. Like you'll be like, Jasmine, you did not put out enough content this week. And then the content that you did put out, it wasn't good. Nobody even watched it. And then on top of that, you had 10 clients last week, and this week you've only seen 3 clients. And then on top of that, that means that nobody wants to support your business, and that means you're gonna fail. So you probably need to go ahead and go get a job. Like you just be telling yourself all this shit in your head. And then it puts you into a space where you're panicking and you're preparing for the worst, and like everything on the outside is fucking fine. Stop it. Just, I don't know if you need to meditate, if you need to breathe, if you need to just like find a happy place in your head to go to, but you have to stop doing that, okay? It's getting in the way of everything. It's causing so much judgment. It's keeping you bogged down emotionally, and it's keeping you overwhelmed and restricted mentally, and you have to stop, okay? That's all that's to say. I don't have nothing else. She said, girl, I'm crying. Well, let me give you a hug. Let me give you a virtual hug. But you're going to be good. Spirit is really watching out for you and protecting you. And your path is open. You just need to believe that what's for you is for you for real, and stop accepting less. Even when it comes to yourself. Don't accept less from yourself than what you deserve. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Britt, I do not see you, but are you in here? I did see your $11 payment. Thank you. I did see your $11 payment. If you want to go ahead and put your question in the comments, feel free to go ahead and do so. Welcome to everyone that is just joining. If you could please tap the screen for me, share the live. I would greatly appreciate it. If you would like a reading, it is $6 for yes or no, $11.11 for one question, $33.33 for in-depth readings, okay? My Cash App is 11moons11. My Venmo is 11moons11. PayPal.me/11moons11. If you want to book a personal reading off live with me, you can go to 11moons11.com. Everything is 11moons11. IG, YT, FB, all the things, okay? Everything is 11 moons 11. All right. I'm waiting on Britt. If I don't see her pop up in the next few minutes, I might do a few free yes or no's with my dowsing rods just to get the live jumping back up a little bit. But I would much rather keep going with paid readings. I'm like in the zone. I love giving actual guidance versus just doing little microwavables. So if y'all would allow me to do that, I'll be very pleased. I also want to let y'all know, baby, yes, if you want pregnancy yes or no, you can send $6 to Cash App 11moons11, Venmo 11moons11, or PayPal.me/11moons11. Oh my God. Baby, don't you wanna dance up on me? Get it, well. Y'all, it's April. There's a lot happening in April as far as astrology, and I hope y'all are ready. Amanda Gilmore sent $5 for Will My Blood Pregnancy Test Be You need to send one more dollar, my love, and then I'll be glad to answer your question. And please put your date of birth in the comments for me, please. Thank you. All right, Amanda, if you can put your date of birth in the comments for me, I'll go ahead and answer your question. I do. Thank you, boo. I'm just waiting on your date of birth, and then I can answer your question for you. But I do have 2 cash apps. I don't know if I'm delayed or if y'all are delayed, but I did get both of your cash apps, honey. I'm just waiting on your date of birth in the comments. That's all I'm waiting on. Thank you. Okay. Will Amanda's pregnancy test be positive? Blood pregnancy test. No. No, it will not. Elusive Tori, you can send $6 if you would like me to answer your question. Welcome, Maya Papaya. How are you? All right, y'all. So while I'm waiting for people to get in line for readings, I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology of this week. First thing that I want to... Oh, goodness. Oh. First thing that I want to point out for you guys. We did have our Aries new moon last week, right? Well, this week there's going to be a first quarter moon in Aries. The first quarter moon is like the first pivotal point after the new moon, where it's like reaffirming your intentions for the new moon. And I think it's very beautiful that we had a Kazemi moon, meaning that the moon was in alignment with the sun, and the moon and the sun were in alignment with Aries at the same degree placement. 11 degrees of Aries to the sun, 11 degrees of Aries to the moon. And then we have this first quarter moon in Aries. So if you did a ritual for the new moon, I would recommend redoing or reaffirming that ritual or those intentions at the first quarter moon. Also, Venus is moving into Pisces. Make sure that you're leery of overspending. Make sure that you're not looking at things with rose-colored lenses, and just be mindful of not becoming a martyr in love and sacrificing yourself for other people when it comes to relationships. Everything else is pretty much staying the same this week astrologically, so those are really the highlights. But the main energy that you want to kind of embrace this week is just like, we've all gone through this ego death, and we're moving into a space where we're getting to know ourselves on a deeper level, and we're moving into this new aspect of our journey. And with that being said, we have to be willing to maintain our discipline, maintain our consistency. We have to embrace gratitude, okay? That's going to be very, very important as we go throughout this week. I might do a collective reading for y'all at some point before I end this live, but I'm not going to do it right now. If y'all could, please tap the screen for me. We've been at 5.8K likes for a while. If y'all could get the likes up for me so we can continue getting the viewers up, I would greatly appreciate that. A couple of aspects that I do want to point out. This week, we are in week 13 of 52. This is enhancing the highlight on divine femininity and transformation. It's bringing a certain level of stability in this nurturing of our authentic soul. It's also birthing us into a higher level of consciousness and awareness again after that ego death. So you'll want to make sure that you are tapping into that energy. Venus is going to be in a semi-square with Chiron this week. This is bringing blockages when it comes to intimacy because we are focusing on division and comparing our pain instead of seeing the balancing opportunity that comes with embracing our differences instead of fighting against them. Mars is in conjunction with Saturn. This is bringing blockages as far as taking actions and creating definition. It's also bringing a renewed sense of purpose and responsibility, so that's going to be a good thing. Mercury is in sextile with Mars. This is making us productive, alert, and action-oriented, so it's going to counteract the conjunction that Mars has with Saturn to bring a little bit more productivity to the table. As above, so below, you guys. It's not just about your actual natal chart. Definitely also the transits are a huge key as well. So make sure that you're always tapping in with that energy. Yeah, as far as astrology, I want to say those are the most like pressing things that are happening this week. But just make sure that you stay alert, stay aware, stay ready, stay ready. Thank you, Tawanda. Is Wayne the one? Can you please put your birthday in the comments for me? And y'all, give me 1 second. I'm thirsty and I'm almost out of water. I'm gonna go grab some more water or some juice. Once I get your date of birth in the comments, I'll answer your question. I'm just waiting on your date of birth, love. Wanda. So I can answer your question. Is Wayne the one? Is Wayne the one? Y'all, I don't know if my comments are delayed, but Pretty Ash, I think I got your Cash App. I'm just waiting on your date of birth. So once I get you asked if is Wayne the one, right? Once I get your date of birth, and you can put Wayne's date of birth in there too. I'll answer your question. Hi, Monkey Man. How are you? How are you? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Welcome in to those of you who are just joining. Please tap the screen for me. Share the live. If you would like a reading, it's $6 for yes or no, $11.11 for one question, $33.33 for in-depth read, whether you want general or love guidance or career guidance or whatever. 11 Moons 11 is my Cash App, my Venmo. 11 Moons 11 is also my PayPal. It's just like my TikTok name. Okay. Pretty Ash, are you in here, boo? I'm just waiting on you. I done went and got me some more water, came back and everything, girl. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Okay, I see you said thank you. I don't know if TikTok is not showing me your date of birth, but I don't see it. Thank you, Monkey Man, for tapping the screen for me. All right, Pretty Ash. I don't know what's going on with your date of birth, babe, but I'm going to go ahead and answer your question. I like to have the date of birth just because doing these live readings is so much energy. So having your date of birth just helps me focus on you specifically, but Spirit gonna give me the message anyway, so let's just get it. Just get it. Okay, short answer is Wayne the one. No. Okay, give you a little bit more in depth because you did do 11, not just 6. I feel as though you have been through a lot of heartbreak. You and Wayne have been through a few things, but it does not always feel like the scales are balanced, and there's usually a conflict where you feel like you have to stand on your position or your point of view. In the relationship, like, it feels at home sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know if it's you or him, but one of y'all is not fully committed to the situation, and it's like you know better, but you're not doing better. And so as a function of that, it just creates this vicious cycle. I think you and Wayne have a very beautiful relationship. You have the potential to have a long-standing situation. But, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it's you. I think because of the things that you have been through in the past, you have a hard time just allowing yourself to be happy and letting things be what they are without immediately assuming the worst or jumping to conclusions or sabotaging. And you know, that doesn't really have anything really to do with Wayne. It has more to do with you. But the thing is, it messes with the trajectory of the relationship. So it's like, even if Wayne was the one, the relationship wouldn't be able to sustain itself. I feel like Wayne could be a good match for you, but you need to, there's some release that needs to happen. There's some release that needs to happen. Let me pull a little bit more. Does that make sense? There is a delay, gotta be. Gotta be a delay. I don't know if my comments are delayed or if I'm delayed, but there's gotta be some type of delay. Does that make sense? Let me see. Yeah, same messages are coming out in here in a different form. It's like there's a new perspective and a clean slate that has to happen, like a genuine forward movement from the heart before you'll be able to kind of stabilize this thing. But no, I don't think he's the one, because I don't think that he makes you feel secure enough to even take it that far or to relax enough. So yeah, that's my assessment of the situation. I'm gonna pull a postcard from Spirit for you real quick. Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what's in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are here. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. That's for you. So what that's telling me about your situation goes back to what I said. You know, I think you're so used to having a certain experience that having this experience, it's hard for you to let go of the past. It's hard for you to let go of what you, okay, that makes sense, because that's exactly what I was just saying. It's hard for you to let go of your previous experience and like the pain and the baggage of it all. And so with that being said, it's kind of, you have to be willing to compromise, you know, and be flexible about your beliefs and your experiences. But I feel like Wayne, he ain't the one to fully invest yourself in. I think at the end of it, you'll end up with your feelings hurt. So I would say if you enjoy cooling with Wayne, keep cooling with him. But in the long run, I just don't feel like you'll get the security and comfort that you need, you know? You know. You're welcome, honey. All right. Welcome back, Britt. What's your question, boo? What's your question? Child, if his name Wayne, he'll bring you pain. Oh my God, don't do Wayne like that. Don't do Wayne like that. Y'all had an Uncle Wayne. He passed away. But I loved him. But I'm not gonna lie. He was a player. A player from the Himalayas. Definitely had a lot of women. Got about 50, 11 kids with 50, 11 different women. Ciao. And he was married. He was married to my Aunt Nini. Her name is Pauline. We call her Aunt Nini. He was married. They have 1, 2, 3. No, they have 2 kids together. Her oldest and youngest are for him, and she has 2 kids that are outside of him. But then he has 3 other kids that are not hers. And them Waynes. Okay, Britt, now that you're back, what's your question, boo? I did get your payment earlier. And listen, if you're in here and you want a reading, please do not wait. Do not hesitate. Go ahead and send your payment now. Because I'm the type of reader, I like to just flow. Once I get into a reading groove, I like to just go. If you want general, boo, you got to send 3333. You sent 1111, so you only get 1 question. If you want me to do general, you can send an additional 2222, or you can ask me a question. But y'all better go ahead and ask now, because I just like to flow, and then out of nowhere, sometimes I just be like, all right, bye. But I said I'm gonna stay on live until 11, so I'm gonna try to challenge myself to do it. 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for sure, if I can't do every single day. Gotcha, thank you. You're welcome. She said 23. Okay, that's shit on. And I already know your date of birth because we be doing these. Somebody had said in here earlier that their birthday just passed, and I think I said happy birthday to you, but if I didn't, happy birthday. Thank you, boo. All right, so the first thing that I'm seeing for you is action, discipline, and detachment. I don't know what you've been doing lately, but I feel like you've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed and overburdened. And it's been keeping you held back from taking certain action. I also feel like your feelings may have been hurt, and you may feel betrayed in a certain way. And it's like, you and your Scorpio energy. Why you say that? I don't know, it's just kind of like you feel like you're being tested, and you're trying to maintain your balance, and you're trying to maintain your confidence, and you're trying to remember, like, okay, Britt, we've done these things, we're getting through the healing, but I can tell that you're having a very hard time, and the things that are going to get you through this hard time is action, discipline, and detachment. At the end of the day, you choose what you do. Your actions are your choice. You need to have discipline in terms of your career, the trajectory of your career. You need to have more discipline about your diet. And when I say diet, I don't mean food. I just mean the things that you consume, the type of music that you listen to, the type of shows that you watch, the type of energy that you welcome into your space. It seems like you either have been spending too much time alone and you need to go out and open yourself up to some new energy, or the energy around you is just dead and it's not offering you anything. And so you need to move these people out of the way so that you can bring in some things that actually are working for you and help bring yourself some more balance. And I actually feel like it may be a mixture of the two. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Another thing that I'm seeing in here is I feel like, when it comes to money and finances, if you've been feeling down, or if you've been feeling like you don't have it right now, there's an upswing that's definitely about to happen in April for you. It's just a matter of you remaining emotionally detached from situations that don't require upheaval. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be soft. You need to remember that you're a woman and operate and act in that energy. Stop trying to be so damn independent all the time. You know what? This is off tangent for your reading, but this message is for any woman who is in here, especially if you black, okay? Stop trying to be Superwoman. We're not doing that anymore. We can do it if we need to, but we are not doing that. We're not actively attracting and claiming that energy. I don't want to be completely independent and strong. I want support. Okay? Sometimes I want to be soft. I want to be taken care of. I want to be catered to. You need to admit that out loud to yourself and stop acting like you don't need it, but then low-key you want it. Like, that's dead. That, going back to Brittany, but all of y'all, stop trying to be so damn independent. Let that man open the door for you. Let that other woman open the door for you. Let somebody open a bottle for you. You know, a can. Take that $20 that somebody was gonna give you. Take that drink that somebody was gonna buy you at the bar. Let them pay for your stuff at the store. Let them pump your gas. Whatever level of abundance is offered to you, accept it. And if it's not being offered to you, then you need to put yourself in some situations where it is, by not being so damn independent all the damn time. Stop saying that you don't want that energy and then immediately go into that the first opportunity that you get. You know better, Brittany, and now it's time to do better. You've been doing some dating, it seems. On to the next, on to the next, on to the next. I'm not mad at you for that. I think that's a good thing for you. I feel like you have let this idea go of just wanting to, you know, have one person at this particular time, which is good because you really ain't ready to commit and let nobody fully in anyways. But at the same time, you know what message you are sending and you know what you do want. And I think that's been creating a lot more pleasurable situations, if you will, without me saying too much on TikTok. Confidence, action, discipline, and detachment. That's what you need. That's what I'm seeing. You need to relax. You need to surrender. Other than that, the energy is looking good. I think that this month will bring a lot of new beginnings for you, generally speaking. I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit for you, but please let me know if you have any other questions. And please, why you say I'm in my Scorpio energy today? I'm curious. I'm curious. Speak freely. You know, I just TikTok be tripping, so I just can't be too explicit, but you know, seems like it's been going down in the get down. You've been having some pretty good experiences. Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill: receiving gracefully and with attitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You're doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have convinced you you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We love you so much. I just said this. Screenshot it so you can read it back to yourself. Swipe the comments, screenshot it, flip it around so you can read it back to yourself. I just said this. Stop trying to be so damn independent. Stop trying to do everything. Can't do everything. It's okay. It's okay to let people help you. It's okay to ask for the help that you need. It's okay to pretend like you can't do it so that somebody else can do it for you. Be a damsel. Let somebody rescue you. All right. That's what I got for you. Any questions, comments, concerns? comments. Y'all, I don't know if my comments are delayed or if y'all just quiet, but if you're in here, I need you to drop something in the comments, a moon, a heart, a high, something. And I need y'all to tap the screen for me so we can get the views back up. Up with the views. Okay, we got another hour that I'm gonna be here. Let's make it count. Let's make it count. When I ask for help, nothing. That means you asking the wrong people. You got the wrong people around you. You got the wrong people around you. When you ask me for help, I always help you. Whether you pay me or not, I always help you. Whenever you ask me for help, when you ask me for an ear, when you ask me for advice, that's one avenue of help that you're getting. You know, I don't know your life to know like the people that you have around you, but if no one is helping you when you ask for help, then you need to surround yourself with different people. Because if you're helping everybody else around you and you're there for them and they have the audacity not to show up when you need them, I mean, that means you're not taking care of yourself and you haven't shown them how to treat you. Welcome in, tap the screen, shut it live. Let's switch up the music. I was doing meditation earlier, so I have the meditation music on. And don't get me wrong, this frequency is perfect because it attracts abundance and all the things. But I kind of want to bring in some vibes. It's just how I'm feeling. Welcome, Miss Unique. Thank you for dropping some hearts in the comments. Check Cash App. Okay, hold on. Am I pregnant? Should I test Wednesday? I just went to go check my Cash App. Am I still frozen? No. Thank you. I'll deliver yours as soon as I answer her question. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch the vibes up in here. I think I'm on India Radio. I think that's how I'm feeling. All right, so let's see. Are you pregnant? Should you test on Wednesday? Are you pregnant? Should you test on Wednesday? Show me neutral spirit. Is she pregnant? Or should she test on Wednesday? Yes. Yes, you need to test on Wednesday. You probably are pregnant. And if you're not pregnant, you might be having some type of hormonal issue, so you definitely need to test or go to the doctor regardless. Okay. Pretty Ash sent 3333 for a general guidance reading. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns that you want me to address in this outside of what we've already gone over. I just do this to cleanse my deck, y'all. But if not, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull. If I am, it's bad timing. Hopefully it's hormonal then, that way at least you don't have to do anything that, you don't really want to do, but it seems like yeah. Okay, nails, girl, they need to be done. Excuse me. I'm definitely getting them done at the end of this week. You're welcome, honey. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. No, they look a mess. Y'all can only see them from far away because the girl needs a refill I like this color though. I think I'm gonna get this same color again. I might just remix one or two of the nails. These was my vacation nails for when I went to Mexico. Pretty Ash, this is for you. I need my feet done too. Baby, how can I be down? Beautiful mahogany, you make me feel like a queen. Y'all tap the screen for me. Tap the screen. Don't let the live be still for too long. Sometimes I can talk when I'm pulling out cards, and sometimes fear be like, focus. Sometimes I can do a little bit of both. I don't know. Begins. All right, Pretty Ash. So, generally speaking, things are looking pretty good. I think April overall is going to be a good month for you. It seems like it's bringing a lot of fulfillment, a lot of support, a lot of love, a lot of balance, and a lot of financial abundance. Who can ask for more, right? Very good energy. I do feel like you may be a little bit overworked this month though. I feel like you just have a lot that you're juggling. And so that is going to be a cause for concern. You need to be very specific about guarding your focus and your discipline. Okay, that's been coming up for everybody, this energy of discipline this month. I wonder what it is, if it's just Aries and all this Mars energy. Like, it's came up for almost every reading I've done. But you need to be really specific about guarding your discipline. Yeah, there's a lot of distractions, but if you maintain your, let me rephrase that. If you stay anchored in your intentions and you're loyal to your actual vision and direction versus being over here, over there, over here, over there, over here, over there, trying shit, basically throwing it to the wall and seeing if it sticks. If you can just be more structured and anchored in your intentions, you'll find that there's a lot more abundance. And I feel like that's kind of the key piece that the financial revenue is going through. Towards the middle of the month, you might be feeling a little bit lonely, but it's going to be for your own good because there's like a mental clearing happen. And then when the month ends, you'll feel that togetherness and that happiness again. Remind me, are you in a relationship, Pretty Ash? Remind me. I feel like we kind of talked about it when you asked your question, but I don't quite remember. Remind me. No, single. Okay. So you might meet somebody this month, girl. You might meet somebody. And the vibe is just gonna be good. I'm not saying it's gonna like y'all gonna get married tomorrow, but seemingly the vibe will be doing what it needs to do. And you'll have a strong foundation to kind of build on with this person. I don't know if this is a pending situation or if this is a situation that's going to come up a little bit later. I kind of feel like it's a pending situation where you haven't really spoke your piece and said how you really feel about a situation. And it's kind of causing you pain. So you really need to figure out how you're going to have that conversation, you know, and get ready to say it. Somehow I'm dating two Waynes. Lord, that's right. You was dating the Wayne. I don't know about these Waynes, honey. But I think one of them, if not a new person, I feel like it might be a new person, honestly. It's gonna really have you out here feeling like, ooh, okay, I can do this. I really like this person. And y'all, I don't know why my forehead is randomly itching. I probably got sunburned when I went to the lake. But I don't know. I feel like there's a situation that you haven't really communicated your true feelings about, and you need to speak your piece for the purpose of your own healing. But outside of that, I'm not really seeing any huge blockages. You just need to make sure that you're willing to ask for what you need and speak your piece, like I said. Oh, and guard your focus. Guard your focus. Do something. I did. I put aloe vera on my face, on my back. Like, I don't know. It was fine. And then out of nowhere, just now, like literally just now, it started itching. Do something very intentional to guard your focus. Like, if you are someone who gets distracted by your phone, put your phone in another room than you. Or don't take your phone out while you're at work. Or, I don't know, something like a precaution to put in place to guard and maintain your focus. It's going to be very important. Let me pull a postcard from Spirit for you. Just being honest. What you being honest about? Somehow I'm dating two names. Girl. These two Waynes. I love my Uncle Wayne, y'all. I take death really well. When my Uncle Wayne and when my Aunt Sandra died, like, distraught. Okay, distraught. He was a good man, very loving, but he definitely was a ladies' man, for sure. For sure, for sure. Definitely dropping that thing off hither and there. Wasn't ever good for me. Ooh, I love this for you. I just told you it was going to be a great month and all the abundance and all the things. Look at Spirit, affirming it. It says, dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will only bring you more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you. It's not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. It's no coincidence that this song is playing because Vivian said what she said. What? What'd you say, girl? You need to leave Wayne alone, girl. Emotional roller coaster. That's what Wayne is putting you on. I'm telling you. Yeah. And it's not both Waynes. It's only one of the Waynes that's putting you on this emotion. Spirit don't lie. This is not a coincidence. Period. Drops mic. I haven't heard this song in forever. We about to just jam for a minute just because this is my song. I'm so full of it. I think I'm just fed up, baby. All right, who's next? Come on. It's 10:10. I'm just trying to keep my head up, baby. You think I procrastinate, baby, but I think I'm taking my time. You think you need to leave, but I think I disagree. But if you believe you'll do best without me, what you gonna do? I'll let it go, girl. It's over. But before we say goodbye, let's give it a try. They don't even make music like that no more. This is a perfect song. Gives me a segue to talk about my next talking point, which is forgiveness. After everything that we've been through, I want you to know that I still love you. Sometimes you gotta say that shit to yourself. After everything that we have been through, I still love you. After all of the time that I spent in relationships that really was not for me, after all the fuckery that I put up with, knowing damn well I deserve better, after all of the procrastination and not taking action on my own dreams because I didn't believe in myself, after all of the doubt and the negative self-talk, I forgive myself. Sometimes you gotta say that shit out loud to yourself. Because what we don't realize is we end up in the same cycles due to shame, guilt, remorse, regret, and disdain. And you may say, well, Shawnee, why would we lean into regret and disdain? We don't do it consciously, but subconsciously we do. Because subconsciously, you may wish that man was never your baby daddy. And you don't regret your kids because you love your kids, but you regret the relationship that you have with that man and letting him put you through so much shit. You know? Some of you may regret taking that job that you have right now and going into that motherfucker every single day because you knew damn well that there was something out there that was much better for you. And not everybody is meant to be a damn business owner. Entrepreneurship is hard, y'all. Sometimes I be stressed the fuck out. Okay? I don't know how I'm gonna pay my light bill. I don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent. I don't know what I gotta do to market, to pivot differently so that people can come and support my business. Sometimes it has its ups and downs. So I'm tired of everybody romanticizing it. It's definitely not romantic at all. It is romantic to kind of lean into your purpose and, you know, have support come from that. It's a very beautiful thing, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for that. But it's not easy and it's not glamorized. Like, just because I can make my own schedule doesn't mean I'm not working. Bitch, I work probably about 14 hours a day. And I be tired as hell. So it's just like you have to be willing to say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for not honoring my intentions, for not anchoring myself in my discipline and my purpose. I forgive myself for settling for less than what I deserve. After everything I've been through with me, after all of the cycles of disappointment, the times when I betrayed myself, the times when I sabotaged myself, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for not giving myself a break, for not honoring the time that I said I was going to give myself. I forgive myself for not healing and then repeating the same situation over and over again through different people or situations. I forgive myself for that. Sometimes you have to sit down and be able to say that, okay? And it doesn't take anything away from you. It actually affirms you and uplifts you. It sets you free of those cycles and those patterns. So like India said, fly high on the wings of forgiveness. I still love you. After everything, I still love you. You should still love yourself after all of that. And when you get to a point of, see, and this is another thing. This is a great segue. Brings me into another talking point, okay? Everybody tries to pretend like when you go on the spiritual journey, somehow, some way, you're just always happy and everything is perfect. That's not at all how that goes, like at all, period. Yes, you do have this sense of unwavering peace and oneness when you reach a certain point in your spiritual journey, because you understand that you're connected to Source. Source is infinite. As a function of that, you are infinite. So you are not limited to your current reality. That brings a sense of inner peace that you cannot get from anything else, and it's free. But it takes time to settle into that awareness and actually trust it. When you do, you have no choice but to, because it reveals itself to you every single day, right? So yes, there is that peace. But usually, the deeper that you get in your spiritual journey, the more you start to see yourself, the more that you see what you need to work on. You see what people you need to weed out. You see the patterns that have been sabotaging you. You see the patterns that have been sabotaging society. You start to see the truth beneath all the lies and the bullshit. And it's overwhelming. It's disturbing. It's tiring. So there's no like Buddha-owned state that you go to. It's just you become more aware, you move accordingly, and you choose peace, because peace is a choice. Okay? Love is a choice. Acceptance is a choice. Alignment is a choice. Forgiveness is a choice. So you choose these things versus choosing lack. You choose gratitude, because what you pay attention to is exactly what's going to manifest for you. So if you're always paying attention to being tired, you're going to be tired as hell all the time. If you're always paying attention to working all the time but not getting anything done, you're going to be working all the time and not getting anything done. If you're always paying attention to how these niggas ain't shit, these niggas ain't never going to be shit. If you're always paying attention to how your family never have your back and you don't have no support, you ain't never going to have no support. If you're always paying attention how you don't have no money, you're going to always be broke. Pay attention to what you actually want to manifest. That's easier said than done, of course, but do it consciously. Choose to do it. Well, if you catch yourself thinking about something negative that doesn't benefit your growth or evolution, do something positive. Even if you can't change your thoughts in the moment, take positive action. And just do it for a week and see don't something change. Just 1 week, 7 days. And see don't something change. I'm just telling y'all. Okay? I'm just telling y'all. Hey, preaching sis, listen. I'm just saying. Just give yourself an opportunity to experience something different. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. My button don't stay. But you gotta forgive yourself, because it starts with forgiveness. The thing is, we be in denial. We'll tell we be knowing full well the toxicity that we have been feeding into. And we'll just keep telling ourselves, oh, it's okay, I'll work on it tomorrow, I'll do it next time, I'll figure it out. And then when next time comes, when tomorrow comes, when figure it out time comes, you do what you've always done, because that's what you've been practicing. So you have to start practicing something different. You're welcome, honey. Thank you for being here listening. You got to start practicing something different. If you're not willing to do that, nothing's going to change. Nothing at all is going to change. And it starts with surrender. It starts with alignment. It starts with allowance. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, baby. It's Aries season. That's the motto. I am that I am. I'm done preaching to y'all. I'm done preaching to y'all. Y'all tap the screen for me. Share the live. I gotta pee, so I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. But while I'm gone, please don't go anywhere. Tap the screen. Share the live for me. We're at 6.5K likes. If y'all can get me to 7.5K, TikTok may send some more viewers in here. that I don't have to reset the live on my last 40 minutes, which I would love if I don't have to do that. But I would love to do 2 or 3 more readings before I get out of here. So if you know somebody who may need a reading or who may even need to just hear some of these messages, please share it out to them and help them come on over. But I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Sharing the live, y'all. Fingertips on the small of my bed. This is my favorite song. Like a precious. Baby, was a sweetest thing I know. Grand rising to those of you who are just joining. Y'all, I have a feeling that April, May, and June are going to be really good months for the collective. I think things are going to slow down in July and August. September will be kind of neutral. October will be good. I think November and December are going to be heavy. I don't know why. That's just how I feel. But also astrologically, the first part of the year is pretty good. We don't have any retrogrades right now. Pluto is going into retrograde at the end of April, and I want to say that Mercury is going into retrograde in May. But we don't have any other retrogrades currently, and we haven't for like a month and a half or 2. So make sure that you are taking action and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. Sweetest thing I know. Sweetest thing I know. Alright, y'all, I don't know what's going on with these views, but I'm gonna end this, charge my phone because it's about to die, and then I'm gonna come back and do some more reads. But thank you guys for joining. Some of you guys have been here since the beginning when I started with meditation. Please remember, be here from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. as well. I'll probably get back on at 11 after I've charged my phone and just stay on for an additional hour. So I will see y'all then. 11 o'clock with 11 moons. We're going to talk about the moonology of the day, and then I'm going to do some paper.